Hello YouTube, this is Callum from EnglishShooting, and this is just a quick review of the Hogue AR-15 pistol grip. Now, some of you may already know that I upgraded to the Magpul MIAD I. Now, I haven't changed my mind. This is still my grip, but I was sent this grip to review and to be able to make this video by a viewer and subscriber called Luke, and I'm really grateful for that because I love trying out different pieces of kit, and I thought, it gives me the opportunity to make a video for you guys as well and tell you, what I think of it. My instant initial impression is the texture. Comparing these two, I love the feel of the Magpul. It's a different type of polymer. It's Magpul's own special blend of polymer, so there is a difference in touch, but they're both very similar. They're very hard plastics and almost like shiny plastics in a way. Obviously the Magpul has much better grip surfaces than the standard one, but they're a similar type of compound. The Hogue is a rubber, so it's instantly more grippier, and I think this is going to be a recurring theme between comparing the Hogue and the Magpul, is that the Magpul has like built-in grip. It's designed to have these grip patches which are rough, and that's what gives you the grip and the feel of the grip as well, whereas the Hogue is it's the plastic that's given you that grippy texture. It's grippy all over it, whereas with Magpul there are obviously kind of smooth bits, and that's going to be my main answer and main opinion from the start, is that it is going to be down on your preference. It's whether you want this kind of built-in grip or you want an overall just basic grippy material. The other difference that you can obviously see is the slots. You've actually got grooves for your fingers. Now on the Magpul you've obviously got that little slot there, but these two fingers get left out a little bit. The Hogue accommodates that, so it is very ergonomic. It really does just fit the hand perfectly. And going back to the going back to this, no, like this just feels horrible. It happened when I went to the Magpul. It's so skinny, slippery. It's like, no, I don't want anything to do. There's no way trying to compare this one to these two. It's just, I think on every single level, horrible. But the Hogue and the Magpul, it is really hard. I've shot with the Hogue quite a bit now, and I've obviously shot quite a bit with the Magpul. And both allow you to get a really nice, comfortable position on the trigger. Both fit the hand very, very well. But it is just about preference. To me, I do prefer the Magpul because it's slightly chunkier, which does lead me on to another benefit of the Magpul, is it's very customizable. You can have that little finger slot or not. You've got different thicknesses for the back there. I've just gone for the chunkiest one because I like the chunky grip. With the Hogue, you are just at mercy that it fits your hand and that it's the size of it is designed for your hands. If you've got great clubbing big hands, you might struggle because it might be thinner in your hand compared to like mine. I've got dinky little hands, so it does fit my hands very, very well. Comparing the two side by side, I'm not going to sell my Magpul. I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to go out and get a Hogue grip. If I was in a different situation a few months ago where I was trying to find a replacement for this and I had a choice between the Hogue and the Magpul, I think it would be quite a hard decision. They're very, very nice in their own ways. I love the fact that I love the rubber feel of this. I love the grooves of this, but I love the fact that I can customize this. I've got a little storage compartment as well for a spare battery or an Allen key, which can be extremely handy, especially if you're out on point, away from your bag, or you've left your kit bag in your car and you just need to make a quick adjustment, or your batteries die and you just want to whack them in. It can save you a lot of time and hassle. Obviously this is just completely hollow. In the Magpul you are getting more, and I think that's where the price difference comes. You've got 15 quid's worth of difference between the RRP of the two, and that 15 quid I think is because you've got a separate compartment in here, so that's another piece that they've got to make, and it is very, very well engineered as well. You've got the extra parts in on the actual grip as well. So you've got 3 backs, and then you've got the 2 pieces to be able to give you either a completely flat grip or that little slot there. So you are getting more with the Magpul, and I think that's just where, you know, the price difference is. If you were to compare the Hogue to the kind of standard Magpul one, the one that's just below the MIAD, I think that would be a better comparison, and it's something I really think that if you're making that decision, you have to go and get it in your hands. I don't think you can just do it on looks alone. It really is the Hogue might look very basic, and you might go, oh, okay, it's got those grooves there, it might be made of rubber. It's the feel of it. You can only really gauge what is right for you when you get it into your hands. So unfortunately, I can't be very helpful in that aspect. I can give you my opinion on the Hogue, that I think it's a lovely grip, and you know, it's not any different really to the Magpul. I don't like it any more or any less. It would be exceedingly difficult for me to, you know, choose between the two. I've got the Magpul, so I'm going to stick with the Magpul, but I don't think the Hogue is a bad choice either. It is a difficult one. They are very, very good grips in their own way. So I hope this video has been useful for you. Hope it's answered a few of your questions. As always, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon.